You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Tuesday, the 18th of November. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather, nice and quiet today. The headlines involve record warmth potentially tomorrow and Thursday, some rain Friday and Friday night. And what happens Thanksgiving week? There's a lot of weeping and gnashing in teeth of the weather forecast for next week. So we've got all the new data in the house. So let's go. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. We'll start with the current state of the atmosphere, the upper air look. We like to start here. There's an upper low near Los Angeles. Pretty good shortwave coming through the Midwest. And again, here a light westerly flow aloft and the air stays very dry. Visible satellite view. Basically all sun for the eastern two-thirds of the state. Got some scattered clouds over West Alabama. Closest rain to the state is up in parts of Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. We are dry this afternoon, and we are warm. A lot of upper 70s and some low 80s on that board. Look at Monroeville, 82. Southwest Alabama, wow. Birmingham at 78, Huntsville 75. Temperature should be a little warmer tomorrow and Thursday. And again, we'll be flirting with record highs. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Pretty quiet. Flash flood watches for parts of the Texas Hill Country and parts of the Southwest, including Las Vegas, with that Pacific system that's spinning away near Los Angeles. Got a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe storms around Cape Girardeau, Missouri, back over toward Paducah, Kentucky, and Jackson, Tennessee, north of Alabama. Surrounding that, a marginal risk. And again, we see no rain tonight. That's well to the north of here. Tomorrow, a marginal risk. That's level 1 out of 5 for parts of Texas. And on day 3, which is Thursday, no organized severe storms are expected across the country. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. And again, let's see if the new QPF is in. Typically updates at about this time, and it is just in. So let me drop this in the sequence here, and you can watch it change together. These products come from NOAA's WPC, their Weather Prediction Center, and these are issued twice a day. So there we go. That's the new version just in. This is valid through Tuesday night of next week. And some pretty big numbers for parts of Texas, southeast Oklahoma, western Arkansas. The shades of yellow there, that's in excess of 4 inches. Dallas-Fort Worth, up toward Fayetteville, Fort Smith, down to near Austin. So for Alabama, maybe an inch for the Tennessee Valley. You know, we've seen these numbers go up and down, and the bulk of this would be with what we get Friday night, Saturday morning. And again, this might be a little aggressive. It's possible. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, 1/2 to 1 inch. In South Alabama, not much at all. Unfortunately, and of course, we still need rain. We'll get our new drought monitor released Thursday. That's out once a week. The next update will be Thursday morning. So model fans, here we go. European 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. That upper low that was over Los Angeles kind of opening up into a trough over the southwest United States. And out ahead of that, we have a ridge here, which means kind of warm and kind of dry. Let's go to the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow afternoon at 5, and it shows nothing. And again, technically, the chance of a shower, not 0, but it's really small for any one given spot. And again, highs will be up there in the upper 70s and low 80s, flirting with record highs. This is Thursday, same thing, very warm. Many spots touching 80. Rain mainly north and west of the state. And then that rain moves in here on Friday. And again, European, a little more aggressive on moisture return. Still, no chance of any severe storms. The dynamic sport relatively weak, but a surface front is approaching. There could be a rumble of thunder, but again, don't expect much in the way of thunder. But certainly it looks kind of wet Friday afternoon and Friday night. Got a lot of things happening with high school playoff games and holiday-type events, so just take the rain gear. And then on Saturday, I really think the bulk of the day will be dry. Still fairly mild, highs in the 70s. There could be a few lingering showers Saturday morning, especially over the southern half of the state. At this point, the chance of a shower for the Auburn home game, the Alabama home game, both those kick off at 1. The chance of a shower at both sites looking pretty small. And again, high should be in the 70s. Sunday looking dry. Low to mid 70s should be a nice day. Monday, we're kicking off Thanksgiving week. Sunny and pleasant. Highs low 70s in most spots. And a week from today, Tuesday, the 25th of November, pretty good shortwave digging down through Oklahoma and Texas. And we are still dry on Tuesday with the highs again, upper 60s and low 70s. And then the next day, Wednesday, here comes the rain with that shortwave. And again, this is Thanksgiving Eve, busiest travel day of the year. And again, I don't think we have any severe storms with that, but there could be some thunder, but certainly looks like a decent chance of rain across the Deep South on Wednesday of next week. And I think that rain will be gone in time for Thanksgiving Day. And let's jump out to the 10-day forecast. This is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, November 28th. You can see the evolution of this big trough forming out over the middle of the country. And at this point, Black Friday looks dry. Again, this is Friday morning, the 28th of November. So for the moment, the weather looking dry for most of Thanksgiving and certainly on Friday. And again, highs in the 60s, probably dropping in the 50s on Friday. Thickness values are coming down as cooler air works in here. But let's go out to the long range here. So again, these are temperature anomalies. Now, this is for Thanksgiving Day. We are above average. This is for Iron Bowl Saturday. And again, it could go either way in terms of when does the colder air get in here. This particular run of the European is suggesting the really cold air stays a little north and west of here on Iron Bowl Saturday, which means just maybe we could get away with just a cool night at Auburn and not really harshly cold. And then it shows that flood of really cold air getting in here Monday, December 1st, as we all go back to work. That looks pretty cold. The shades of green, that's temperatures a good 10, 15 degrees below average. But again, I stress, all this will change again. But at the moment, it looks like next week the best chance of rain will be on Wednesday. That's Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. The rain will be totally gone by Friday of next week, Black Friday. And at this point, Iron Bowl Saturday looking dry. Will it be kind of cold? I think it'll be pretty cool, if not really cold, but we'll know much more later this week. It's just really too early to call. We can speculate with this long-range model stuff all day, but once we get within 7 days, we'll have a really first good look at it, and that would be this Saturday. This is rain for the next 15 days, valid out through December 3rd. A little over 2 inches. And let's check the numbers. And I tell you what, let me get an updated look here for you on this. We are going to drop this in. And again, this is coming from the NBM, the National Blend of Models. And there we go. That's the new update. So 79 tomorrow, 81 on Thursday. And again, parts of South Alabama could even beat that. And again, that's pretty much right at record levels. Mid-70s Friday, Saturday, highs around 70 Sunday, Monday. 60s for the middle of next week. And then for Thanksgiving Day, the high dropping to 63. And then Black Friday, the high dropping to 53. And then notice Saturday morning, Black Friday morning, the low 32. And yeah, it would make sense that the Iron Bowl is going to be pretty cold and most likely dry for that Saturday night, the 29th. But we'll know how cold later this week. But just now think cold and dry. That's the way it looks. And again, this is from yesterday. Let's check the new update here, which should be in. And it is. And again, we're still seeing maybe temperatures a little above average here. This is for the period November 26th through December 2nd. But again, I think we'll see a pretty good cold pop that weekend after Thanksgiving into the 1st of December. And this is kind of blending two different air masses here with this outlook. Hey, let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. That's what we do here. I like a big crowd. Had one today in the gym. Cedar Hill Elementary School, Ardmore, Limestone County, 3rd, 4th, 5th graders in the house. Had a great science session today. And, ooh, they respect the polygon. That's an amazing cake. Wow, that's outstanding. Got some cookies there. I got Respect the Polygon shirt. Love coming to Cedar Hill. They were just great today. We talked about how we forecast the weather, launching weather balloons, hurricane hunter missions, talked about thunderstorms, tornadoes, much more. They were really good listeners and learners today. So again, to these amazing teachers and students at Cedar Hill Elementary, Ardmore, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know you guys are looking good. Also had a great chance today to visit Calhoun Community College in Decatur. Boy, what a marvelous facility that is. Really had an outstanding visit there. Tomorrow going to be at Westwood Elementary School in Coker, that is in Tuscaloosa County. On Thursday, Sand Rock School, Cherokee County. And then after that, I'll be swinging by Hoax Bluff Elementary in Etowah County. Friday, Inverness Elementary School. That'll be a lot of fun. And then Friday night, we're going to be in Cullman for the beginning of the Christkindl Mart, the big Christmas celebration. They have their annual Christmas parade and Christmas tree lighting in Cullman Friday night. I would advise you to take the rain gear. It looks like we'll have periods of rain, no severe weather, but could be a little wet, but that's okay. Don't forget to watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News, and you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday evening, and God bless.